Hi, welcome to New Retail Fest. I'm Soli Moshfeghian, Creative Director at RGA Tokyo, where we are collaborating with some of the world's most innovative brands, from sportswear to beauty to wellness. And I'm excited to share some of my ideas in the past few months that's transpired. And with that, let's dive in. What a wild year we've had. In the last 12 months, we've seen every aspect of our lives change, from how we see our friends, to going to virtual concerts, to how we work, and even how we shop with that. So the last part is kind of what I want to dive into today, and that's essentially where we are at brand apocalypse. And I hate to say it, we are in unprecedented times. Brands are facing challenges that they've never experienced before. And to stay relevant, they really have to evolve. They have to rethink and reimagine the full customer journey, all the interactions and touch points, and just really meet the customers where they are in their mental state, in their need state. And for brands, this is a whole new world. So with that, I want to dive into a little bit to our customers. We talked about understanding where they are. It used to be that when we needed something as customers, we would just step out, go to the store, explore products, maybe look up reviews, pick up our phone, do a little bit more research, and potentially buy it. But that's really changed. It's no longer the case. We have moved away from shopping from stores to almost exclusively shopping online. And no, you've probably heard this before, but it takes 21 days to form a habit. And think about that. We're a year in, which means some of us have probably done yoga online 20 times by now. You know, I could say that almost all of us have happily embraced working remote and been on 21 Zoom calls. So from grandparents who are FaceTiming to getting fresh food delivered to their doors, what was kind of like a new and seemingly temporary behavior has now become the norm. And it doesn't look like the old ways are coming back. So same goes for shopping, and the old ways of shopping may not be coming back either. Store is no longer the main touch point, and because of that, a lot of the potential customer interactions that we used to have, they've been lost along the way, and there's a huge deficit. And I could say that you could relate to this just as I do, that over the past year, we've seen our houses transform. They have turned into homes, gyms, offices, schools, even the mall. So home has become the center of our universe. And being confined, we're now craving that external interaction even more, and we're ready and waiting. We are armed. Whatever is coming out of that Amazon truck, we're all over it. We are a captive crowd. And we're bringing the world to our door, right? We're shopping and buying literally almost everything, from nail polish to home gyms to diamonds to sailboats. We are shipping them right into our front door. And when it arrives, it's almost always in a brown cardboard box, just like everything else in that truck. And when we open it, it's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing special. It's a sea of same. What a first impression. There's no scent, no sun, no warm welcome. We need to do better, right? And for me, this was the aha moment. A brand's packaging is the new store. In the past, there didn't need to be as much focus on packaging because the store played a much larger role, but now it could be literally the only touch point. A year ago, packaging was just like a small part of the overall experience, but now, after this brand apocalypse, packaging is playing a much larger role in the overall retail experience. And so with that, packaging has to shift from being passive to responsive. This means our home, our champagne box, will no longer be just a piece of cardboard. The box will now be able to tell us where these grapes came from, where were they grown, what kind of cheese it pairs well with, and a whole lot more. So thoughtful and conscious packaging is going to captivate our audience. It will make that box stand out from the sea of same. It can be that warm welcome when a customer walks in the store and that store associate is super knowledgeable and helps them with finding their vitamins. All of this is going to help fill that void of retail stores, that interaction deficit that we have, and it's going to make a lasting impression on our customers. So conscious packaging is the gateway to stores and online shops. And brands have to reimagine packaging and how people interact with it and experience them. Those that do are going to be the leaders. So let's unpack unconscious packaging, pun intended. Brands can innovate in all or three of these categories. These categories can range from helping customers with more like functional needs, like helping them reorder their favorite product, all the way to helping them escape reality for a moment and break that routine. With that, I want to dive into each one a little bit more with you. Utility. This is like helping you do the basic normal interactions you would want to have. So for instance, what if returning your not so favorite eyeglasses was as easy as reading a few steps on a box, right? Warby Parker's doing that so well. Or what if you could learn how to recycle your worn jeans by simply pointing your phone to a tag? Or what if your vitamins came with a box and stickers and a calendar that could help you track when you should take your vitamin and if you've taken them already, and help you stay on track. This one, what if your makeup came with a code that then led you to a step-by-step smoky eye tutorial? Super helpful. One of my favorites, what if your pizza box doubled as a homemade projector? Pizza Hut did that a few years ago. Just using your own phone and a little piece of glass, they've really provided entertainment and this experiential moment for the customers to engage with. And lastly, what if your prescription box arrived with a tasty bite of caramel and a heartwarming note? These are just a few ways brands are innovating to stay relevant and captivate their fans. So conscious packaging is going to lead to a better experience and leave that lasting impression. It can help us nurture that relationship with our customers and form that deeper bond. This in time is going to get them to come back again and visit us more and build that loyalty. On the flip side, for brands, it could help learn more about the customers, what they need and what they crave, so that we can personalize a better experience for them. I am hoping this quick little talk has inspired you to reimagine your brand packaging and creating a more meaningful experience for your customers, and looking forward to hearing from you.